This is the final stage of preparation. By Patricia Diane Cota Robles. July 1, 2016. Website: eraofpeace.org. Produced by Higher Self.
2016 has been a year like no other. Day by day, we have been experiencing shifts of energy, vibration, and consciousness beyond anything humanity or Mother Earth have ever been able to withstand at a cellular level. These amazing accelerations were made possible through the invocations and the unified efforts of awakening humanity and the company of heaven. These efforts were greatly amplified by the celestial events associated with the equinox and solstice, the solar and lunar eclipse series, the divine intervention of Mother Mary and Saint Germain in May, the rare occurrence of 5 planets in retrograde position, and the myriad activities of light conducted by the millions of light workers all over the world. All of this preparation has been designed to strengthen humanity and Mother Earth at a cellular level and to recalibrate our DNA structures so that we will be able to receive new patterns of perfection for the Earth. The beings of light have revealed that these patterns which will be encoded in humanity's DNA are beyond anything we have been able to fathom with our finite minds. The beings of light said that even the most awakened light worker envisioning the patterns of perfection for the new Earth is mostly focusing on reversing the gross mutations we miscreated after our fall from grace. For instance, people think heaven on earth would be the elimination of poverty, hunger, war, hatred, disease, aging, inclement weather conditions, greed, the abuse of power, and the elimination of every other form of pain and suffering. All of that is important, but it does not even begin to scratch the surface of the glorious patterns of divine love, reverence for life, and oneness that are available on the new earth. Nor does it begin to touch the limitless patterns of bliss, ecstasy, wonder and awe that are pulsating in the causal body of God. These are the patterns that will be flowing into the mental and emotional strata of Earth when the portal for the realms of cause over Alaska is open to full breadth August 13 to 20, 2016. This facet of the divine plan will be victoriously accomplished once we complete this final stage of preparation. The events of the June solstice in 2016. With the influx of light we were blessed with during the June 20 to 21, 2016 solstice, the Earth and all life evolving upon her reached a critical mass of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light. This was an essential part of the unfolding divine plan that the company of heaven had been hoping humanity would be able to accomplish, so that we will succeed in opening the portal for the realms of cause in August. Humanity integrated these frequencies of fifth-dimensional crystalline solar light for several days. Then, on June 25, this incredible light was projected through the powerful acupuncture point in the crystal grid system of Mother Earth located in Sedona, Arizona. The success of this event God victoriously initiated was the final stage of preparation for the events that will take place August 13 to 20, 2016. During that monumental moment in Sedona, Arizona, the old Earth's fragmented and fear-based grid of separation and duality which was formed during humanity's fall from grace was transmuted into light and replaced with a new fifth-dimensional crystalline grid system. This means that the patterns of separation and duality from the old Earth will no longer be empowered or sustained by that miscreated and mutated grid system. Encoding the new crystalline grid system with patterns of perfection. The beings of light said this fifth-dimensional crystalline grid system is a fluid field of unmanifest divine potential that humanity can now encode with patterns for a new life path. Until we can reach into the frequencies of the causal body of God that will be released into the mental and emotional strata of Earth through the portal in Alaska in August, the beings of light have given us a template to begin encoding the new crystal grid system. We are being asked to invoke these patterns according to our heart's call from now until the fulfillment of the divine plan in August, so that we can pave the way for much higher and more glorious patterns for heaven on earth. This invocation has been given to humanity by the company of heaven, and it is stated in the first person so that each of us will experience it personally. However, simultaneously we are all serving as surrogates on behalf of every man, woman, and child belonging to or serving the earth at this time, because we are one and there is no separation. We will invoke this life path through each person's I am presence in perfect alignment with his or her divine plan and the highest good of all concerned. Manifesting my path of life. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of all humanity. As one breath, one voice, one heartbeat, and one energy, vibration and consciousness of pure divine love I proceed. As I invoke this activity of light for myself, I invoke it on behalf of every person on earth in perfect alignment with his or her divine plan and the highest good for all concerned. During this cosmic moment on my beloved planet Earth, change is easily manifesting in my life through God's divine grace and love. As each aspect of my life that needs changing now surfaces before me, I love it free and forgive myself for any perceived transgression of the laws of harmony and balance. I know I am a child of God, and I deserve to be loved and forgiven. As the changes take place, I am experiencing a sense of inner calm, patience, and peace. I am my I am presence, and I am one with the I am presence of all humanity. I am one with this infinite intelligence within me. With the intervention of my I am presence, I am always able to make correct choices. I love myself unconditionally, and I am grateful for the opportunity to change, which I now accept with deep humility and gratitude. The divine power to sustain these changes is continually flowing through my newly balanced, immortal, victorious threefold flame. From this moment forth, I individually and collectively choose to create a life of oneness, divine love, reverence for life, peace, prosperity, vibrant health, and all that supports my highest good. My I am presence has taken full dominion of this activity of light, and now, as one, I affirm. I am perpetually reflecting God's divine love, wisdom, and power. I am the immaculate concept of my full divine potential as my I am presence. I am able to transform every aspect of my life into the infinite perfection of heaven on earth. Now as I lift up in consciousness, I ascend into the realms of illumined truth. I pass over the bridge to freedom, which is the highway of light that connects heaven and earth. I enter the pure land of boundless splendor and infinite light, which is the fifth dimensional crystalline frequencies of solar light associated with the new earth. I am one with God, I am that I am. The entire company of heaven is standing in readiness now, and I send forth a clarion call into the universe, invoking my illumined brothers and sisters to come and help me in this moment of transformation. The cosmic tone of my clarion call reverberates through all dimensions, and the response comes from every corner of the cosmos. I see the luminous presence of legions of divine beings descending into the atmosphere of Earth. They take their strategic positions above the planet and begin forming a tremendous circle of light as they stand shoulder to shoulder. As one unified consciousness, one holy breath, one heartbeat, one energy and vibration of pure divine love, the beings of light breathe into their heart flames from the very heart of God, the most intensified frequencies of the fifth dimensional crystalline solar violet flame of God's infinite perfection that humanity and the earth are capable of withstanding at a cellular level. Now, the light workers on earth prepare to be the open portal through which this divine gift of the violet flame will manifest in the world of form. Through every person's I am presence, the threefold flame blazing in his or her heart begins to expand and expand until it envelopes their physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. As one, we experience a beautiful blue flame blazing through our left brain hemisphere and the left side of our body. This is the masculine polarity of God pulsating with the divine will, power, and authority of our Father God's first cause of perfection. Now as one, we experience a beautiful pink flame blazing through our right brain hemisphere and the right side of our body. This is the feminine polarity of God pulsating with the divine love, adoration, and reverence for life of our Mother God, the Holy Spirit. As brand new frequencies of the masculine and feminine polarities of God are balanced within us, we experience rising up between these sacred flames, the yellow-gold flame which represents the sons and daughters of God pulsating with Christ consciousness and the divine wisdom, illumination, and enlightenment of our I Am presence. And as one we affirm, I am now enveloped in my newly activated fifth-dimensional crystalline solar immortal victorious threefold flame. Through this sacred fire, I am the full expression of my I Am presence here and now in the world of form. I now affirm my path of life. I remember who I am, and I love and respect myself as a beloved child of God. I am enveloped in the invincible protection of God's light and love as I sojourn through all of my earthly experiences. I am manifesting perfection in my physical, etheric, mental, and emotional bodies. I am vibrantly healthy and eternally youthful. Divine love perpetually flows through my heart flame. I am creating wonderful, loving relationships in every aspect of my life. I am fulfilling my divine purpose and reason for being. I am financially and creatively rewarded in my job. Day by day, I am open and receptive to the infinite flow of God's abundance. I am financially free. I am reaching my highest divine potential in all of my experiences as a son or daughter, a woman or man, a wife or husband, a mother or father, a grandmother or grandfather, as a relative, a friend, a co-worker, a teacher, a way shower, a steward of the earth, a light worker, and a co-creator of heaven on earth. I am an exponent of divine family life, including my place in the family of humanity. My heart is the open door through which flows the infinite light of God's divine love, eternal peace, abundance, wisdom, enlightenment, illumination, harmony, balance, happiness, and abounding joy. Through my thoughts, feelings, words, actions, memories, and beliefs, I am a living example of divine love, truth, integrity, honesty, tolerance, acceptance, and reverence for all life. I communicate openly and honestly with every person I come in contact with. I am a compassionate and thoughtful listener. I continually ask for guidance from my I Am presence and I receive information and viable solutions to the various situations surfacing in my life. I also receive guidance that will assist me in fulfilling my divine plan. I now realize through all levels of consciousness that I am a powerful instrument of God during this auspicious time on earth. I now invoke the fifth-dimensional crystalline solar violet flame of God's infinite perfection to transmute into light every thought, feeling, word, action, memory, or belief I have ever expressed in any time frame or dimension, both known and unknown, that would in any way prevent these patterns of perfection from manifesting in my life. I accept that my path of life is God victoriously manifesting right here and right now, even as I call. I am aware that I am a multidimensional being, and that I abide simultaneously in both the pure land of boundless splendor and infinite light in the heavenly realms and the physical world of form on the new earth. My life now reflects the immaculate concept of all that I have invoked this sacred and holy day. With my every breath I am continually an open portal for the full magnitude of the patterns of perfection I have called forth this day from the core of creation. These patterns are manifesting in my life daily and hourly. Moment by moment the transformation into the perfection of the new earth is occurring and these archetypes are manifesting in the lives of all humanity. This is the order of the new cosmic day on planet Earth. Thank you, beloved Father Mother God. And so it is. I am that I am.